Sorry about the long delay between videos. I've been a little bit busy with midterms and concerts and meeting people and whatnot, but I'm back and I'm going to give you a little more insight into tattoo and piercing aftercare, as this has been a common question I've received on my kick. I've been loving the amount of responses I've been receiving from you guys, so, you know, if you have any more questions or concerns or comments, feel free to message me, either via YouTube or Kick. I've been absolutely loving the amount of feedback I've been receiving, so keep it coming, guys. Starting with the tattoos, the easiest of the two, aftercare is relatively simple in that you only really need two products. Well, you only really need one. I use two, but one is only, you know, if you really want to at least guarantee a decent outcome. And that's literally just basic moisturizer. Anything will do, really, as long as it's fragrance free. I use Curel. That doesn't really matter which brand you use, but just make sure the fragrance free part right there. That's pretty important. Beside that, I use Eucerin Aquaphor. I'm not too sure if many of you guys have heard of it, but it's more of like a, it keeps the moisture sealed, so I tend to use it on hot days, dry days, etc., etc. If you plan on using both, what I used to do is I used to put the Aquaphor on in the morning, and then before bed I would wash my arm and then put the moisturizer on before bed. Do that for about 2 to 3 weeks and you should have a decent outcome with the tattoo. It should be pretty okay by then. By about the end of the first week, not first week, but like end of the second week, you should start to see, you know, like the peeling and the scabbing coming off and whatnot, and that's typically a good sign that things are almost done. As far as piercings go, there's really only one thing I can suggest, and that would be your daily saline soaks and not to touch it. As long as you can keep up with those two, your piercings should heal alright. I can't, you know, promise against rejection. Everybody is different, so if you're just one of the unlucky few, you may lose your piercing. So just your typical, you know, tablespoon of sea salt, anodized sea salt, and a cup of nice lukewarm hot water, and just stir that, and then using a Q-tip just apply to each side of the piercing openings, and just leave it. Don't touch it. Just that's it. Then after about 2 to 3 weeks, once you're confident that it's done healing, then you can play with it. You can move it, switch it out, etc., etc. That's pretty much it for this quick little video. Next video, I think I'm going to do a quick kind of display of my body and all of the body modifications I've had done, all of the piercings and tattoos I've had done over the years. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, etc., etc. More videos are coming. I just got an Instagram, it's jesse.wheeler. There's a link in the description, as well as my Kick and my Snapchat. If you feel like you want to message me or contact me, those will both be in the description there. Hey everyone, sorry for the rushed production quality there, but I'm feeling kind of under the weather, so that was kind of the best I could do for the time being. The song that you heard in the background was called w.s.g.f from my Boys Inspire, a great local band here in Toronto. If you're interested in the popcore genre or the scene, it's definitely a band that you should be check out at least. I'll have a link to the video here in the top left hand corner, as well as a link to their Facebook page down below in the description. So if you have the time, be sure to check them out. Until next time, stay golden.